Probably gonna die. It was a long day, but should be getting better. I think it's getting better. The more pain I feel, the more I realize, yeah, you don't feel a minor pain doesn't mean you have to go out and get high. Go out and get high, you damage your brain even more, than you feel even more pain for even longer. And I ain't been brainwashed by AA. My dad used to talk about it a lot. I admitted to him I'm an alcoholic, so me and my dad are closer now. If I move up to Jersey, my dad can go to meetings, and he said we might be able to live together once I'm a year sober. So my dad's a lot more logical than my mom. She's literally just confused, sociopathic. I don't say bad shit about my mother, but she's not right in the head, you know. Anyway, I'm probably go outside in a minute because people are like, "What the fuck you talking to your phone into, bro?" I'll try to be silent. You know, silent is whatever. So, YouTube viewers, if you join the channel, I will answer any questions about my lineage, my nationality, my disease, my mental disorder, acute biographical disorganized schizophrenia, dissociative identity schizoid personality. Zimbab, cognitive decline. He's coming online. Yo, 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 yo. It's all right. I sort of riled myself up and wanted me to do a drug test the other day. Then I told him I have autism, so I act differently, and he was fine. So you don't got to do the test. I was screaming at my mom on the phone. I had to call the cops on her. One of the leaders here suggested I call the cops on her for withholding my medicine. They came to her house and they basically told her what she was doing wrong, and she wised up. She came over here with all my meds. So sometimes you got to do what you got to do. If I hadn't called the police, she would still be holding on to them. Taking them, possibly. I seem to be running out early even when I conserve them. My mom says, no, it's ridiculous. Why would I take those? Well, Subutex is a very strong opiate. If you never taken it before and you're not a heroin addict, it'll get you high as fuck. So my mom could be abusing my Subutex. I'm too disorganized to like count them up and shit, but a lot of Wellbuten's gone missing. I just got the script. I didn't take 60 pills, you know. Even with the pills I take, Imodium though, you can take like 100 of them. Those little tic-tac, patty whack, give a frog a look. A rolling stone. Okay, so a frog walks into a bank to get a loan. Goes to the desk. He says, I need to get a loan. They say, what's your name? He says, Kermit. He said, you're not Kermit the Frog. He said, no, but I'm named after him. Mick Jagger's my father. So I'm Kermit Jagger. She's like, okay, you have any, by the way, her name tags as Mrs. Whack. She says, do you have any collateral? He said, he pulls a little pink elephant out of his pocket. And the manager comes out, says to Patty Whack, it's a knick-knack, Patty Whack. Give the frog a loan. His old man's a rolling stone. It's going to get me like 1 million subscribers. I look like Mussolini. Thank you. That is the best compliment I've heard in a while. I've lost a lot of weight, and I keep on losing weight. Does that mean I'm anorexic? Probably. I would look so much better thinner, though. Really, don't you guys think I'm an 8 out of 10 on here? Even though my nose got crushed so many fucking times, it still looks kind of Jewish. Like, you know, my nose got all crooked and bent. Nothing wrong with a Jewish nose, but a Coke nose that's collapsed and a broken fucking deviated septum. That shit. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I lost something I gotta look around for. I might be an idiot, but I don't see the thing. I know I'm an 8.7. Damn, I'm 8.7. My ego's starting to inflate. I'm like, why? I'm like, yeah, because I've been fucking kicking myself in the face all these years thinking I'm fucking ugly, deformed. Now I look at myself and I'm like, shit, what the fuck? When did this happen, you know? I don't know, but God took away my fucking body dysphoric disorder. I think being in the coma did that. Being in a coma, no matter how short, can really reset the brain. I think it did something. Like the dude who got hit in the head, who's like a frat boy or whatever, he got hit in the head at a bar fight, and then he became a genius mathematician. See, patterns and sacred geometry. You know, a lot of this shit's in the brain already. Food sits for days. I seen a couple flies today. We got to Lysol the place. I'll buy some Lysol, spray out the room. Yeah, so I might bleach my hair again, but I do have a perfect haircut. And my bad hairline is actually not too bad. It's distinctive almost. I might use oh fucking hell. I might use Rogaine. Might not too sure about. Oh, shit, I love it. Yeah. So subscribers, any comments, questions, music trivia? I know a lot about the Beatles. I know almost everything there is to know about Talking Heads and Devo. Remember, and Devo's autistic. Guess who it is? But you can't. And Dave Byrne, highly autistic. X-ray specs, specifically identity, germ-free adolescence, genetic engineering. Amazing. Blown away completely. The Smiths, adolescence, Agent Orange, the coat hangers, Pangea, Nas, No Baby, Da Baby, some other 80s musics, some classic rock and shit, all kinds of shit. I got new playlists and shit. You can see my stuff. I've been listening to Joy Division and New Order a lot. Production, can't just love again. You. I put my trust in you. What about stiff single bingers? Kringle, Kringer. I'm having a stroke. That's basically stroke level. Anyway, well, we got 7. No, it was 4. I just had a hallucination. Thought I had 7 viewers. Stiff little fingers. You have stiff little fingers. You need a little surgery. Okay. Stiff little fingers, subject, divide. I can't read that. Subgentrified, Jim-gerified, James, Isaac, Newton. Fuck, my headphone broke. Into the stars to buy candy bars. Superpowered mind, a retarded Mongol looking guy. Gonna kill himself before he's functioned. Jimmy Neutron. I don't even know. Oh, I got 2 viewers. Everyone went away. Just like everything else in my life. Everyone just fucking left. Just kidding. I ain't that fucking pathetic though. Self-deprecating after that. I used to be bitter motherfucker against Charlie, against Steven, against all them fuckers in the band where they basically outshined my fucking old band. I was a bass player for that. They didn't have a bass player, so I'm the one who learned how to play, and I became drums. And then it became drums because when you need to do something, you learn how to do it. And then since I know how to do all the music production nowadays, I don't need any other band. I can do my own shit. Basically spend $0 using my software and my amps and shit. I know Rochambeau Games is done. They're done. We're all gonna report them for Illuminati brainwashing, for very rude thing. I'm gonna see their shit about Corona, and if they talk bad about Corona, the people will survive, and their environment, the dirt scarcity, and South. That's a song called Corona by Minutemen. The people will survive in their environment. Basically, they will survive if they're isolated. The dirt, desolation, emptiness in our South. They took the toilet paper, they took the cleaning supplies, so there's dirt. Everything's scarcity when the fucking toilet paper runs out. Dirt, scarcity, and depression in our South. Yeah, it's called Corona by Minutemen. And I predicted 2020 5 years, fucking shit, 5 years ago. At a comic called Intersanctuary 2020. I don't know if y'all remember that shit, but it's real. It's been uploaded, so I can prove it. Lost my fucking notes. I went for a run, I lost that shit. I don't know. People say I look like fucking a cross between Richard Nixon and Odo from Deep Space Nine. I'm not too sure about the accuracy of that, but I do like Odo. He's a badass. He is a fucking grade A badass. Odo is. He's got extended, stretchy arms, so he can fucking go grab a goddamn criminal up in space, up in the Deep Space Nine. Odo be fucking people up. Odo turning into a goddamn string that goes inside someone's brain, causes an aneurysm. That's Odo from Deep Space Nine. He's a fucking baller. I think Odo was a proud boy on DS9. He pretended to be staunch leftist, but in reality he was alt-right. And Odo posted on Deep Space Nine forums and taught Quark how to make meth in space. So, you watch Deep Space Nine? Yeah. Odo was a fascist like Hitler. Quark cooked meth, just like on Seinfeld, Kramer made meth. That's why whenever he comes into a room, he's like, Jerry, well, what is it, Kramer? You need to come to my house, Jerry. I mixed up the ratios, Jerry. I made some poison gas, Jerry. I need you to fix this. He's like, Kramer, you can't make meth in the building, Kramer. Yeah. You got one? I got one, yeah. You have a phone? I need a lot of things, man. But actually, it's nice not having a phone. I know, man. I used to not have a phone when I was at a halfway and when I was on the street. It was pretty good to be not have a phone. Focus on real life shit. Working on jobs, like get a lot of money, get a lot of money. I've been working my job, I'm working in a house in Grand Beach. What happens? Do they do satanic rituals there? I look like a Roman emperor, you're damn right. I decree that in the United States, you may have any prescription if you have a good reason for suggesting it. You have to write a letter to the king, give it to the squire, give it to the jester or whatever, get into the king's residence. You go up to the king and you say, King, I'm sorry for calling these air vents, but I got some news for you. And you give the king some bath salt, flocka, and the king's like, oh, yes, I need some more flocka. And you're like, oh, I'm the king of the Roman system, and you got me addicted to flocka and fentanyl. And then he dies of an overdose, and then I can ascend to the rank of Roman emperor. That's the way you do it. Money for nothing, and you nothing for nothing. Give me some modafinil. Why the fuck would you want modafinil? I've taken that shit, never even done shit for me. Might as well drink a fucking coffee. I've gotten another one. Provigil. Or new Vigil, I mean. I'm gonna go outside in a minute. But yeah, the shelter's alright. I just gotta get used to living around people. I gotta make compromises and shit. I ain't see no flashlight in here. Did I quit Phenibut? It was unsustainable and it was making my legs not work. I kept falling down and shit. I went to Obrigado, Azraj, Supporti Triangle King. Yeah, Figurines Expleandas, Dulandes, Acogetes, Azanateus, Aknuda. Fuck yeah, Triangle. No, but I know he snorts particles to become a cloud of chromatic dust in the next dimension.
Hey, don't.
Oh, shut up. Stop being so loud.
That's right. Hey, you know sometimes.
But I'm very proud of my
friend, the pants is fall down your ass.
Yeah, that's part of my religion too. To not mind what happens about anything. We're incorporeal.
Why do people win girlfriends? I don't understand that.
Girlfriends? Why people girlfriends?
No, I said why win girls?
I don't know. Girls is you can't understand them. They got some weird kind of brain thing that I don't know. It's tricky. It's confusing.